I've always been very cautious of the whole marriage thing. It's a surprise I'm even married at all, really, because when I was a kid, there was this couple that lived on our road, and they were blissfully happy for about 40 years until one fateful day. They were doing a bit of gardening. She was tending to the flower beds. He was up a ladder, trimming the edge, and he took a tumble and he fell. And on the way down, he cut her head off. And the whole neighbourhood was devastated and shocked, right? So how's that poor man going to cope with that? And then I grew up, I kind of forgot about it. Then I got married, and after the first week, I thought, he did that on fucking purpose, didn't he? He knew what he was doing. Man's a genius. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure he went through the motions, like, he cried at the funeral and consoled his grown-up kids, but mark my words, as soon as he got in, he pulled off his tie, poured himself a nice large scotch, and raised a toast to his big, massive, overgrown hedge. Before using his wedding photo as a coaster. Because that's what blokes are like. Blokes, we love that bit of freedom, don't we? I mean, look at Paul McCartney, bless him, right? I mean, no doubt that he was devastated when Linda died, but I still get the impression that he treated himself to a nice bacon sandwich when it happened. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want my wife dead, by the way. Let's just get that clear. I love her to bits. That's true. And I am the silver lining. No, I love her to bits. I don't want her dead. But I was watching The Shining the other day, and I found myself cheering him on. It's not a good sign, is it? I'm not one of these blokes who compare marriage to a prison sentence. The ball and chain and all that stuff. That comparison doesn't hold up for me. I've never been to prison, but as far as I can tell, you're rewarded for good behaviour. You get a hot meal cooked every night, and let's face it, there's a better chance of anal, isn't there? No, but all couples have their problems. Doesn't matter who you are, right? Any couples in? There's not one single couple here. You're all couples. Have you had your problems? It's not been plain sailing. There's ups and downs, there's peaks and troughs, isn't there? And you're in good company, right? Doesn't matter who you are, right? Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce, okay? You're Beyonce, you're Jay-Z, right? Let's just say that for argument's sake, right? They've got everything. They've got the world. And they were the golden couple at one stage. But they've had their struggles. And I can see why, because Jay-Z was a man who once said, he's got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Now, I would argue, if you're referring to your partner as a bitch, let's face it, Jay, you got a nice round 100 problems there, kid. And if you factor in the misogynistic lyrics, that's 101. And if you factor in his rather dubious use of grammar, which I fucking do, by the way, he's got 102 problems. So that track should be called, I've got 102 problems, but I'm trying my best.